Welcome to the LCC Group Tyrone Junior Football Championship clash between Eskra and Father Rocks and Cookstown here at O'Neill's Healy Park. The finishing touches been put to the county ground as we look forward to an entertaining tussle between two sides that haven't met in the final before. Cookstown last won the title in 1978. As for Eskra, 2003. It's expected to be a close tussle. Eskra, of course, the league champions, up against the Cookstown side, who are keen to progress back up the tables again into senior football eventually. That's the target for both sides later on, but today it's all about winning that Pat Darcy Cup. We caught up with both managers. First of all, Jared Donnelly from Eskra and Connollys from Cookstown. Well, Jared, you're very welcome to O'Neill's Healy Park. It's final day. It's going to be a big occasion for the club after victories over Braca and Ernie. You're in the final now. Looking forward to it?
Oh, definitely. It's glad that it's here. It's been a long 2 weeks or 16 days, I suppose, in ours parts. But it's been enjoyable and looking forward to it. But it's going to be very, very tough. It doesn't get any harder than Cookstown now. So we're definitely excited and looking forward to it. But we know how difficult it's going to be.
From your own point of view, it's been a remarkable year. Does this top everything? Does it?
Look, it's again, as I said 2 weeks ago, this isn't about me. It's lovely for myself, but it's all about Eskra. And to be here now is for the people of Eskra, the Eskra community, the Eskra players, the Eskra club. So look, my own personal, yes, it's lovely. It's been a great year, but this is now all about Eskra and very little bit Jared Donnelly.
And you come into this game obviously as the league champions. Does that add a wee bit of pressure, or does it take pressure off?
It's one of them. Look, we know promotion's already secured. So I suppose in that context, Cookstown probably will have a wee bit more pressure on what the actual outcome of the game today is. But when you get to a final, you want to win it regardless of what's going on. So we definitely have the pressure of looking to win a championship. But we have the league. We're already promoted, so that definitely does help us, I suppose, in that part of it.
You brought a few players on board. There's a few old stagers there as well. You need that mix, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And there has been a brilliant mix of lads. You've the men that have been there since 2012. They've tasted defeat to Cookstown in the final. They've won a final the next year. And with the new lads coming in, maybe this is their first flavour of it. So you need those older lads to calm the younger boys down. And we've had that over the 2 weeks, and we've a nice wee mix. But it'll be well tested today now against Cookstown.
The first meeting of the sides in the junior final, obviously, as you said, met at intermediate level. But this is different, isn't it? The junior competition in Tyrone is so difficult.
Oh, look, every division in Tyrone is crazy. You even seen last night. What it took to the side to get to the final of the intermediate, and you saw the senior semi-finals, nothing in them either. So Tyrone Championship football is just special, and it's when you win a Tyrone Championship match, you need to enjoy it, and you've worked hard to get it, no matter who it is or what you're playing or what grade. So intermediate, junior, senior, it doesn't matter. It's massive, and every team wants to try and win it, and that's what we're hopefully going to try and do today.
You're looking forward to it on a personal level?
Oh, definitely. As I said, the Tyrone Championship is brilliant. It's great to be involved in it, and hopefully we can perform. That's all we want. If we can perform and it's not good enough, then fair play to Cookstown. But that's the challenge now. Can our boys perform and see where it takes us?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jared. Enjoy your game.
Thank you, Paddy. Thanks for the coverage.
Well, Colin Lavery, manager of Cookstown, a massive occasion for the club, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It certainly is for everybody involved with the club. It's going to be a big occasion here. As I say, the lights will be on tonight, and there'll be a big crowd, and hopefully now it'll be a real good game between two very good teams.
Well, as you're coming to this game, obviously as favourites as well. Does that add any pressure to yourselves?
Well, probably it adds a bit of pressure to them, Paddy, to be honest. They're the league champions. We're coming in, and there'll be an element of, people would say we're coming in under the radar. So, we'll go for it, and we've nothing to lose. It's a game of football, and we'll see if we can come out on top.
And it's your fourth game in the championship as well. Did that extra game help compared to Eskra?
Well, it helps the young lads. No matter what happens, these boys have had 4 games under their belt this year. So that's every day you play a championship, in my opinion, you get a little bit better, a bit more experience. So I would be more than happy. The more games you get, the better. You can train all you want, and you can even play games all you want, but playing championship games is valuable for lads, so it is.
Well, benches have proved a big part through the championship, throughout all the championships in Tyrone this year, but in this particular group of players, your own group of players, have been very effective coming off the bench.
Well, it's just the way the games went, Paddy. The days of picking your best 15 and leaving it at that are long gone. Eskra will have ideas as to how they'll finish the game, and we'd have ideas of how we'll finish the game. And it's become a very, very important component of the game. No more so than when you look at, I suppose, even our own county, how they managed it, and it's another of the things that has changed over the last number of years. Definitely, the teams finish with the team they want.
And from your own point of view, you have been limited in your numbers. You've kept them tight. Has that helped?
It has up to now, but I mean we're not limiting as much today. But it keeps competition. I like the idea that if you're outside the 24, you're aiming for the 24. If you're in the 24, you're aiming to get on. If you're getting on, you're aiming to start. That there's different levels that you want. Everybody has a level then to try and get to.
And this is your first final at this level, isn't it? On a personal level, it must be great for you.
It is. It's exciting. I suppose it's just how do you cope yourself with that pressure? And again, like already talking about young lads, but I have to cope today with the pressure, and hopefully all goes well.
Alec and Shaw and Ocht, you're all very welcome here tonight to O'Neill's Healy Park here in Omagh for the LCC Group Tyrone Junior Championship. On site there, over in the stand, there is the precious cup that everybody in Cookstown and Eskra are hoping that we'll be heading back up the road with them, the Pat Darcy Cup. Tonight, Liam Grugan joins me here on co-commentary. Liam, we're in for a really exciting and what should be an enthralling encounter.
Thank you, Eugene. Yes, indeed. Can't wait for this. I've been waiting for this last couple of weeks and that for this match. As I've said in previous games, Tyrone Championship, best championship in Ireland, and no matter which grade we're at, for junior up to senior, is absolutely fantastic. Eskra are Division 3 league winners, and they begin as firm favourites here probably this evening. They played each other earlier in the league, and Eskra won by 2 points. If you're talking to some of the Cookstown men, they would say it probably was a 2-point hammering, but look, the Cookstown have under new management probably in May time, and it took them a few games to find their feet, and they finished the league very, very strongly, winning their last 8 games, and coming into the day they've won their last 11 games, so they're in a really good vein of winning and that. So no, suppose Cookstown would have played beat a fancied Drumrah team in the semi-final, and we're full value for money in the second half. We're excellent in the second half, but this Eskra team is going to take some beating.
They certainly are, Liam. They are the form team. They have won the league. They've already got promotion to Division 2 next year, and they're going really for the double-double, because the reserves are also in the championship final next Sunday, where they will play Drumrah, and the reserves have also won the league. So it's a big night for Eskra, and for Cookstown. Certainly they will be hoping that they can upset the form book here, and that is all in front of us here now, where the referee is out on the field here. The teams are doing the last bit of preparation here in the warm-up, and we will just go through the team here shortly that we are led to believe will start. Eskra are fielding as selected. So in goals is Darren McCarl, Daz as he's known to his teammates. The full-back line, Paul Shields, the elder statesman of the team, but had an outstanding game in the semi-final. At full-back, Cathal McCaffrey. At number 4, Fergal Arkinson, one of 3 Arkinson brothers in the squad, and 2 of them are starting alongside him, and number 5 is the brother Cathal Arkinson. At centre half-back, the very industrious Niall McGinn, and at number 7 is Aaron Kelly, and at number 8, middle of the field, will be Martin McGinley, and playing alongside him, Paddy Irvine, who moved to live in Dromore, or in Eskra, having moved from Dromore. The half-forward line, Johnny Hackett, who scored a goal the last day out, and at centre half-forward is Owen McCaffrey. The playmaker and the man that makes them tick, at number 12, Peter Hughes, certainly has been one of the most influential players for them this year in their campaign, and he's back after a short period away there, and he's back in the Eskra colours. At number 13, the full forward line is Joe McCarl, or Joe Blue as he's known to his teammates. At number 14 will be Cathal Megan, and at number 15 the captain, Conor O'Hagan. The Cookstown team were led to believe possibly there will be one change. We're just waiting confirmation on that. The team will start in goals, Andrew McCullough, and number 2 needs no introduction here, Ryan Pickering, or Pixie as he's known. At full-back will be the young up-and-coming star, an outstanding game the last day out, Matthew McNeil, making his debut in the championship this year for the Cookstown Father Rocks. At number 4, Ronan Donnelly. At number 5, Michael Oscar Devlin, another one of the up-and-coming young stars of the future, the youngest player on the team here tonight, at only just gone turning 18. And at number 6, Conor Donnelly, a brother of Ronan. At number 7 is Oisin McNeil. At number 8, one of the players who has had a real form season so far, and that's Conor O'Hare, or the nickname Curly. He's the captain of the Cookstown side tonight, and alongside him Rory Mullen, who went off injured but came on the last day against Drumragh and certainly had a big influence on the turning that game. At the half forward line is Sean McLaughlin wearing 10, Barry Potter at number 12, who is in contention for the top scorer in the junior championship this year with 2-7 already to his credit. And concluding the half forward line will be Shea O'Driscoll, and the full forward line is Nathan Connolly. And at number 14 we're led to believe there will possibly be a change. We're just waiting on confirmation of that. There Peter McGurk is listed to start, and at number 15 Martin Murray. So Liam, not a big lot of change. The management are sticking with the tried and trusted from the previous games, and the boys that did the perform and have got them to the final.
I'll tell you what, Eugene, just as you called them out there, I could nearly rain them off for you. It has been just as you were, as you said, just right down throughout the championship and that. Just one of the stats over here for today. The average age of the Eskra team is 30 years of age. It's 29.9, so we'll round that off to 30. And the average age of the Cookstown team is 26 years of age. But that Eskra team, vastly experienced, obviously won an intermediate in 2013, and after being beaten in 2012 by Cookstown, and after a replay. But they're vastly experienced and probably played their best football earlier in the year. But they're doing enough just to get over the line. That the Cookstown team is just littered just with great footballers. Marty Murray, Conor O'Hare, Ryan Pickering, Rory Mullen, all household names. But just to keep an eye out for Barry Potter, Conor Donnelly, and the two wing half forwards, Sean McLaughlin and Shea O'Driscoll, along with Nathan Connolly, who scored 3 points the last day.
It certainly was a starring performance the last day, is right from Nathan. And our officials for tonight's Junior Championship final, Mark Lahern, officiating in his first adult county final. Mark Lahern from the Errigal Kieran Club. He will be assisted by standby referee Brian McCallion from the Castlederg Club, and in the other line will be Cathal McCrory from the Greencastle Club, and a man that certainly needs no introduction. He's been out as often as anybody in the championship this year, is Sean Darcy from the Tatty Ray Club. So the teams are last moments of preparation here, just probably before we will have the national anthem. Tonight we are joined by a large audience from across the world. We have a number of messages come in here where people are watching all around the world. We hope to give you all a shout out at some stage during the course of the game here, and hopefully we'll not miss anyone out, but they're keeping coming in here. So it's great to have you all join us here from wherever you are in the world. And now we are just about to have a Ran Naveen. So there we have Ran Naveen sang very eloquently there, and the teams are now just moving into position. And Liam, looking back on the junior championship this year, it has certainly been a formidable campaign right throughout, and probably in all grades, like last night's game going to penalties. But Cookstown have overcome Castlederg in the first round. They then overcame Errigal Kieran, and then in a real tussle with Drumragh in the semi-final. You know, they've got here on merit.
I have indeed, Eugene. That first day against Castlederg, I took a Barry Potter goal to separate them, and Castlederg were probably disappointed that day. But as I listened to Connell there earlier, Connell Lavery, probably did the young fellas a world of good at getting that extra game. and then they progressed again, a physical battle against Errigal Cairn, and then the last day against Drumra, it was a very, very controlled game in the second half. So I'm just watching, just as you are, we're watching all the matchups here as they go on.
It looks like we have that we talked about there, number 23. Is it 23 is going in there? Or
Matthew Carberry, is he?
Not 22. Yeah, Matthew Carberry, as we had expected, does start.
Big boost.
Big boost too, with 10 points to his credit. And the ball is in, and the game is on here in the LCC Group Junior Championship. Eskra's first to the ball there. A tackle goes in from Conor O'Hare, and they have been awarded a free here. Eskra, the first free of tonight's proceedings here.
Paddy Irvine's in on Matthew Carberry right away.
Yep, and we have Johnny Hackett there, offloading the ball there, out wide there to the man Aaron Kelly, AK to his teammates. The ball is played in there, but it's well read in there by Oisin McNeil, the 30-year-old teacher from the Father Rocks Club. Cookstown retain possession here as they build from the back there. Conor Donnelly on the ball here, brother of Ronan. Very clearly known with the headband, as usual, headband. Then number 9, Rory Mullen, has got the ball, plays a lovely ball in here to the full forward line. A wee nudge there on Nathan Conley. But the referee has adjudged that the ball was thrown there, and Eskra's coming forward here again into number 13 there, Joe McCarroll, Joe Blue. Niall McGinn wins possession there. 3 Cookstown men around him, but Mark has decided he's been jostled and been illegally manhandled, as the man said. So Eskra in possession again, out to Owen McCaffrey. Is inside here. Peter Hughes, he covered every blade of grass the last day, out again in the semi-final, and that looks to be the opening score there, Liam, after less. Number 14 there, Conor O'Hagan.
Conor O'Hagan, that's a great score from Cathal Megan as number 14.
Oh, sorry, it is Cathal Megan.
Cathal Megan, great score from Cathal.
Spent left foot.
Spent most of the last day out the pitch and caught. Oh, kick out.
Back in the action here, poor kick out here again. This time Peter Hughes turns inside, looking for a room. Great defensive work. And this, correctly, the decision was he overcarried, took a step too far. Pixie wants to get the ball started out here, gets it going again. The free out to Cookstown here. A good crowd gathered here in for the Junior Championship final here. Pixie takes it short there to number 5, Michael Oscar Devlin. The last day, the youngest man on the field here, certainly played a big part in their semi-final win over Drumra. They continue to build from the back there.
He's grown right throughout the championship, Eugene, that young fella. He's playing McCrory Cup football at Tully Trundy this year.
It certainly is. Sean McLaughlin with the ball now out wide here. Nathan Conley plays it inside to the man we talked about there, Matthew Carberry. Carbs, as his nickname is. Score of 10 points straight. Oh, the great ball inside there. Number 11 there for Barry Potter. The top man, their go-getter, their score-taker. The last day he was responsible for the freeze with the absence of Matthew Carberry through injury. Pulled a hamstring, or twinged a hamstring in the warm-up, and wasn't able to start against Drumra. He came on the last few minutes of the game. At that stage they had it won, but it looks like he's picked up a wee knock here, Liam.
Was highly impressed with Barry Potter the last day. He stroked over a number of frees. It was and off the ground too. For us older folk, it was something like Brian Stafford or Mark Connor would have had years ago.
Yep, the ball is with Darren McCarroll here for the kick out, the 27-year-old health and safety advisor. As Cookstown's Barry Potter, they'll be pleased to see us back up on his feet, and he seems to be moving all right, Liam.
You want to see everybody at their full powers here.
Yep, the short kick out there for Eskra as they come forward from the back there. Paul Shields, an outstanding game the last day, an engine in him like a Rolls Royce. He's kept going from start to finish. Eskra past midfield here into number 14, Cathal Megan, plays a long ball in there looking for Peter Hughes, but it's well read in there by Pixie. Plays it out wide there to Oisin McNeil. Back to this man, Michael Oscar Devlin. Again, playing controlled football here as Cookstown builds slowly from the back. Played in here. Great ball, precision pass in here. Looking for Matthew Carberry. Turns onto his right, but that ball has dropped short and the keeper has collected it, and they'll build again from the back with Matthew McNeil. Well won in there by number 5, Cahill Arkinson.
Conor O'Hagan.
Conor O'Hagan, sorry, the captain of the team.
Just off camera, Eugene, Pixie has, Ryan Pickering is picking up Peter Hughes, but in previous games Ryan Pickering has been up the field and pushing up for scores. So obviously they have seen that Peter Hughes is a real danger man.
Last time the referee very close to the play as a judge, the ball has been picked off the ground, so it will be a free out to Cookstown. And the last day, Marty Murray, a man that he certainly did his bit and for the cause last day out in the semi-final. He certainly was in contention for man of the match. Yeah, the ball has gone out over the sideline right down in front of us here in the press box, and Brian McCallion will signal the line ball to Eskra.
Fergal Larkerson is doing a man marking job, and Marty too.
Yeah, the matchups are all being tried and tested here, and they certainly are not going to take any chances here as Eskra come forward again. Johnny Hackett, back to Johnny Hackett, gets past one Cookstown player, gets a shot in, is kept in play here, looking for Peter Hughes, well fielded here, but the umpire signalled down there that it had actually gone over the end line, so it will be a wide for Eskra, and Andrew McCullough is going to take the kick out. They're looking for a short one just outside the D, just made it and nothing more there. The new rule, the ball must be played outside of the D, and Ryan Pickering offloads it here, looking for Shea O'Driscoll. Sod, as his teammates call him. Coming forward again is Sean McLaughlin. Cookstown retain possession. Looking for support is Barry Potter, holding it up here in the middle of the park here. Eskra certainly are man-to-man marking here, Liam. There's no room going ajar here.
And Cahill McCaffrey is in there doing sweeping as well.
Well won in there by Matthew Carberry. It's fisted inside there by Conor O'Hare, but it's well picked up by Paul Shields. Certainly been on the ball quite a bit already, and we're only 7.5 minutes into the game. Eskra again build confidently from the back. A long probing ball in here. Great ball in there. Conor O'Hagan already the scorer of a point here, but Cookstown do well to win back the situation, and there's Marty Murray again back in his defence, helping out.
Defences are on top here at the moment, Eugene.
Certainly are. They've got the experience, and they're mastering the art of closing down players very well here as Ryan Pickering tries to evade Niall McGinn.
Oh, what a ball! What a ball!
Great ball outside here to the number 12 for Shea O'Driscoll. Cutting inside there, number 13, Nathan Conley, the 21-year-old student. Oh, great offload there. Barry Potter looks up. What a score.
What a score. What a score. That was some ball by Pixie across the field. He spotted Shea O'Driscoll right across the field. None of the rest of us had picked it up at all. But what a score by Barry Potter.
Yeah, that's the man you want to get the ball to there as we look at the replay here. Despite the best attentions there of Cahill McCaffrey, he slips past him onto the right boot and just straight over the black spot, Liam.
He got Nathan Conley got the wee shout there just and offloaded.
Yeah. Eskra did well to stand him up, but once Barry Potter's in possession, he knows where the posts are as we return to the action here. Peter Hughes again. Slow, methodical build up here. Megan looking, play it back. Niall McGinn offering the option for him. In support here we have Cahill Arkinson. a right bit from his defensive role. Fergal Arkinson offloads it inside there to Johnny Hackett, but great tenacious work there from Cookstown. They retrieve possession, and Mark has indicated there will be a free out to Cookstown as we approach the 10th minute of the action, and certainly a very cagey first opening 10 minutes, Liam.
It has indeed, Eugene. Just point each here, and as I said earlier, it's very much that the defences are on top. The two management teams have obviously done a lot of homework during the week, and they've got matchups right here so far.
That time the Paddy Irvin has been adjudged to have a wee nudge there on Matthew Carberry, so it's going to be a Cookstown free there over on the stand side there, just in front of the Eskra dugout. Cathal McCrory, the linesman, indicating where he wants to play to, or where the free must be taken from. He's taken short there. Great run there by the number 6, Conor Donnelly. Good support play by Pixie. Gets it onto his right boot and over the bar.
Over the bar from Pixie. Pixie would have played Mull Cup in his younger days and that, so Pixie, I would know where the posts are. A former Hogan Cup winner and a All-Ireland minor winner, and actually captained the All-Ireland minor winning team.
Certainly a great score, puts Cookstown into the lead here after almost 11 minutes here as Eskra come searching for the equaliser. Niall McGinn, a lovely ball in here, great support play out wide here on the stand side. On to his right, but this time it's gone well wide of the mark. That's Eskra's second wide of the proceedings here tonight. He'll be disappointed, Cathal Megan.
He'll be disappointed there, but Eugene, in that last play, Conor Donnelly was involved in it, and he had a super game against the Moran, marking out young Murphy, Thomas Murphy, the star man of the Moran team.
And it's Joe Blue. McCarroll takes the sideline kick there, and it's back to Joe again. Joe got us 2 goals the last night out. Certainly a big contribution for Eskra. Coming forward there is Owen McCaffrey, but he was adjudged to have maybe charged.
Yeah,
going forward. I will just look at the replay. Yeah, he sort of jumped into the Cookstown player, and it's going to be a free out, which Martin Murray is back in the thick of the action here, playing at corner forward. Adrian Scully there just watching on attentively in the crowd there, as Cookstown with Barry Potter again in possession. Lovely ball with the outside of the boot there, inside to the number 13, Nathan Connolly, 21-year-old student, still in possession going forward. Lovely delicate pass forward here. This man's coming out winning an awful lot of ball is Matthew Carberry. Offloads it back outside here to Nathan Connolly, holds it up, looking for movement. Great inside ball, centre half back Conor Donnelly in great possession, slips past Eskra, but opts for a good decision there, Liam.
A good decision is right, but he's been involved in the last 5 minutes. He's been involved big time, Conor Donnelly, and he was picked out well again by Nathan Connolly as well, has come into it.
Yeah, a great swerve there, made the room for himself and glided the ball over the bar for their 3rd score of the junior championship final here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh.
But I say, Eugene, maybe that Cookstown have maybe settled here, and they're starting to take their scores.
They certainly are. They look very composed here, and they have certainly settled in well as we approach the 13th minute of the action here. Fergal Arkinson does well there, gets back out to Johnny Hackett. Eskra coming forward in numbers here. Owen McCaffrey offloads it inside there. Great work there from Marty Murray. Great defensive play, standing up strong. All the balls seem to be trying to search this man out here, Peter Hughes, but so far Pixie's definitely up for it here and has certainly got the measure of.
Pixie is getting away a few inches there, but he got up first. He got the jump in first and just knocked it away, and he's got his free out of it here.
Yep, as Cookstown coming forward again there, and it's Sean McLaughlin does well, holding the ball up back to Michael Oscar Devlin, playing very purposely here, spraying the ball out wide there. The man that got the point there just a moment or two ago, Conor Donnelly. The man Rory Mullen now in possession. An outstanding game the last day against Vermont. It's been well won back there from Eskra as they come forward there with number 14, Cathal Megan, the 25-year-old teacher, back inside there to the number 8, Martin McGinley, hoping to cut inside here, make an opening for Eskra. Conor O'Hagan in possession now as Cookstown get their numbers back here. Defence is holding firm. Johnny Hackett.
Eskra are finding it very, very difficult here to puncture this defence.
Yeah, Peter Hughes is back out a wee bit further. He has been all so far in the opening 15 minutes as Cathal Arkinson comes forward, the youngest of the Arkinson brothers. Conor O'Hagan offloads there again to Aaron Kelly, AK as he's known. There's a slow, methodical build up here. It's played all the way back there to midfield as Eskra comes surging forward. Their full back, Cathal McCaffrey, the 36-year-old data engineer. Oh, great inside ball there. The number 10, plenty of room. Obsolete inside here. Oh, what's happening here? It looks like
a penalty.
Penalty
yeah,
there.
Penalty there.
We'll have to watch the replay here. The number 13 seemed, Joe McCarroll was just adjudged to have maybe been slightly nudged over, and we'll just see it here in the replay.
Yeah, there's a slight nudge there. Just a slight nudge. I actually thought that Johnny overdid it and should have passed it into Owen McCaffrey there, but they have a penalty now anyway, and it's is it Johnny Hackett's taking it?
Yeah, the 26-year-old engineer, he got a goal the last day out in the semi-final. He's been entrusted with the all-important kick. We had plenty of penalties here last night in the intermediate semi-final refixture where Owen Rose progressed to the intermediate final, and this time a lovely, absolutely
expertly put away there. Nice and low, as they'll call it, daisy cutter, and put Andrew McCullough just the wrong way. But what a penalty!
Yeah, very.
Maybe it might settle Eskra now.
Very coolly slotted away there, Liam. It's brought Eskra now back into the lead here as we approach the water break. Certainly, looking back on that opening first quarter there, Eskra were sort of rattled in the first 5 or 10 minutes there. Cookstown sort of took control there. They were building well from the back, and they were making them incisive runs that were creating the openings for the likes of Barry Potter, and then the overlapping there Conor Donnelly. So it's still all to play for, Liam.
The first 15 minutes, it has taken Eskra a long time to settle. Cookstown have settled far quicker. They've got into the rhythm here, and the likes of Nathan Conley and Conor Donnelly and Barry Potter are playing really well here. This may settle Eskra here, and it was a bit of a blow to Cookstown to get that goal against them.
Yep, as the play restarts with the kick out here from Andrew McCullough, but it's been picked up here in the middle of the field by the full back. Certainly plenty of experience, plenty of work rate the last day out too from Cathal McCaffrey. That man is still on possession here. Offloads a lovely ball inside there. Goes for the return, still in possession. This time it's back with the captain here, the leader of the pack here, Conor O'Hagan, but he's played inside looking for Joe McCarroll, but it evades Joe. Great work there from the young Matthew McNeil as Cookstown come forward again. This time it's found the man that's the score getter, Barry Potter. Again, back to him, the playmaker. Great ball inside there, looking for Marty Murray. Marty gets it onto his left boot and looks for the option, and it's sailed wide. I think that's their first wide.
Yeah, Marty. Usually there's a point in him or so there. Again, Barry Potter. A lot of good things are going through Barry Potter. He's just setting everything up here and spreading the ball on every occasion.
As I say, we will come to all these names are coming flooding in from all parts of the world here, tuned in tonight. It's great to have you all join us here for the LCC Group Junior Championship. We hopefully will get a mention out to you all, and we're so glad that you were able to join us as Eskra will come forward here again. In possession is Cathal Arkinson. Niall McGinn offloads it inside Peter Hughes. So much expected from Peter Hughes, former Tyrone senior star. As Eskra look for movement. Niall McGinn, central figure in this Eskra defence. Coming deep there to win the ball there is Conor O'Hagan, the captain. Slow, purposeful build up. Niall McGinn looking for some movement. Plays it out wide there. It's kept in play. Joe McCart, no, it's number 8 there. Martin McGinley. Still, all Cookstown have plenty of players behind the ball here as that ball spread over to the stand side. And coming forward in possession, Cathal O'Hagan. Offloads it inside there. Niall McGinn with support coming from Peter Hughes. But fantastic work there from Joe McCarl to retrieve that situation. Looks up, steadies himself onto the left boot. This time it doesn't seem to have made the target, and Fergal Ward, the umpire, signals that ball has gone wide.
He's very brave there, Joe. We got down for the ball against Marty Murray, but I think it's the first time now they've put Joe on. And the last night I was very impressed with him against Orney. He was sitting on the forward line all by himself against 3 Orney men, and he made life difficult for them.
Yep, a lot of experience in this Eskra side tonight. As Peter Hughes comes forward looking for someone to offload the ball, and that option there is with young Arkinson.
Fergal.
Yep. The 30-year-old financial advisor. So if you have any more money worries around Eskra, there's plenty of financial and boys that know all about how to control and save your money. As good defensive play here by, but he still managed to get a shot in. And another wide. These wides are
wides there for
4
Eskra.
wides. There's 3 in a row for Eskra. But we were just talking there, Liam, before we get the kick out there. In the 1986 team that Eskra, Joe Marlowe and Frank Haggett, who are part of the management team, there's 5 of the squad, their fathers played in that 86 final today. So, you know, there's a good connectivity of, you know, through the years.
I remember playing against that 86 team as well. Some great characters in that. I'm sure PJ Megan's in there somewhere as well in that. And Conor O'Hagan, his father Martin, and he's a grandson too of the great Brian McSorley. You would know of Brian McSorley?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a brother. I'll just give him a wee mention earlier. See a note in front there as we wait the kick out there. The number 10 for Cookstown's back up on his feet there. He was being attended to, Sean McLaughlin. But yes, even the 2003 team, Liam, there's 4 of the day squad were involved in that 2003 team that reached the final.
So it just shows the experience, Eugene.
Yep, it certainly does.
And it was captained by the current chairman, Cathal McNamee.
Yeah, we'll be hearing from Cathal at half time here. Cathal played in that 2003 team and is now chairman of the Eskra Emmets Club here. And we will be hearing from pitch side at half time from Paddy Hunter, who will be joined there by Dennis McElhatton also, to look back on the first half and see what the opinion is as Cookstown come forward again. Great work there by the number 13 Nathan Conley. Certainly a very exciting player to watch. The ball's booted in there, but great work, brave. Yeah, very brave there by Dara McCarl, the 27-year-old, as Jerry Donnelly.
It was a dangerous ball to go on there, but Dara he didn't catch it or anything, but he was extremely brave. It was a goal written all over it. Yeah, because there were 2 Cookstown men coming on top of him there.
Yeah, certainly Dara goes to get the ball for the kick out. But yeah, Paddy Irvin, as you were saying earlier, is still in there on the edge of the square picking up Matthew Carberry as we see Jerry Donnelly there survey the situation.
Cookstown have pushed up on the kickouts too.
Certainly have. There is Niall McGinn. He's very involved with Eskra in all of the building from the back here. The ball is taken quickly out wide there to Cathal Arkinson. Going forward in the solo run. Ups to go back. Finding that man again. Always in the thick of the action. Niall McGinn. Cathal McCaffrey comes surging forward. Loves to get in front. Get and go forward. Loves to help out in his attack. Aaron Kelly. 2 goals he got in the quarter final. As the advantage is played. This time he opts to fist the ball over the bar. Fantastic score.
and I think Mark Loughlin was going to bring it back there. He played the advantage, and I thought that it hadn't got the legs there, but Aaron did enough. But Aaron loves to get in and get a score every match.
He certainly
He
does.
got 2 great goals against Baraka.
He certainly did. The 28-year-old civil engineer has certainly got himself off the mark here with a well taken point fisted over the bar. Cookstown come forward again here. The score now as we approach the 24th minute of the action here in O'Neill's Healy Park is Cookstown Father Rocks 0-3 and Eskra 1-2. Scoreboard on the TV's wrong, it should be 1-2. Great work in there from Niall McGinn again, read the situation very well there.
Many times have we been saying that over the years, Eugene?
Yeah.
Look at this for a drive.
Yeah, surging forward here, strong in possession here, offloads it inside here, looking for support there, back to Peter Hughes, a man that you can certainly want to get on the ball. Great at offloaded again, looking for Joe McCarroll, does well, retrieve the situation, tackles going in there.
Look at Conor O'Hare and Niall McGinn there. They go right back to 2004. They played in the All-Ireland minor final for Tyrone winning team, and John Gilmore was part of that as well, and Marty Murray.
Yeah, that's young Matthew McNeil there. The tackles were going in, but Mark Loughlin, I think, is a judge that the ball was overplayed there. So Joe McCarroll, a wee bit groggy on it, but
there's one thing about Joe, he'll not lie down.
No,
the tougher it is, he loves it.
Yeah, the stonemason, he'll be certainly wanting to build an Eskra victory here tonight, and he's a man that you can count on for scores. So there we have a shot of Conal Lavery in discussion there, as likewise here with Jerry Donnelly, the Stewartstown man, the Tyrone minor manager, who
two of the top class coaches in the county. Both of them have with Tyrone minor experience too.
Absolutely, heavily involved with the development squads as Pixie takes up possession here for Cookstown. They're coming forward again. Rory Mullen back into Conor O'Hare, the Curly as he's known. You'd wonder at that, Liam, not a hair on his head, but there you go. 35-year-old, vastly experienced. Cookstown, part of the team that won the All-Ireland Intermediate title in 2010 and 13. Cookstown. Great tackling going in there, great work rate there. Little bit of theatrical.
A little bit of afters there.
Yeah, the referee.
Up a booking.
He looks like it's going to be.
That's a silly one.
That was Nathan Conley, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is Nathan Conley. And Nathan has been quiet this last 5-10 minutes or so, but it started off really brightly in that, but there was really no need.
No, the 21-year-old student has earned himself a yellow card there, so he
puts himself under pressure right away.
He does indeed. He puts the team on the edge here now, as Darren McCarroll looks out wide there to find Conor O'Hagan, the Eskra captain. As you said, good pedigree and tradition in that there with Brian McSorley, the former Tyrone star of the 50s. And Barry Potter this time slices the ball outside of the boot, and that has went wide, and that's not like Barry, but
since the water break, Eugene, Cookstown, I think maybe the penalty goal has hit Cookstown big time. There's not the same impetus as they had earlier when at the first maybe 12-14 minutes or so.
Yeah, the kick out's taken there.
Always showing for this man, Cathal Megan, every time.
Yeah, certainly is, as he offloads it in there to Paul Shieldsy, as he's known to his teammates. Shieldsy with the ball, plays it back inside this man who orchestrates everything in the movement coming forward, Niall McGinn. Back outside again to one of the Arkinson brothers, Cathal. Great movement off to his right. This time cuts inside Conor O'Hagan. Back out to Peter Hughes. Peter Hughes, slow, methodically, looking for movement, looking for that opening. Retains possession, turns inside.
Pixie stays well everywhere.
Yeah, feeds the ball back here to Cathal McCaffrey. as we said there a few moments ago, loves to get forward, loves to support the action in attack. Conor O'Hagan playing deep here with the ball, heading towards the 20-metre line, or the 45-metre line I should say. Inside again there, this man, certainly he's intent on getting on the scoreboard. He's pushing up very far down the field here as Aaron Kelly sprays the ball out wide there, looking for Joe McCarroll, but once again, to be fair, young Matthew McNeil is marshalling in very well, and Sean McLaughlin is nudged out over the end line.
Matthew McNeil did fantastic there for a young man on Joe McCarroll, because Joe McCarroll the last night against Orney took the whole defence on, and I think Joe's going to pick up a booking here.
He certainly is, it looks like it.
Young Matthew McNeil, his father Mark played for Armagh.
That's right indeed, Liam.
And has been great, fantastic right throughout underage. Look at this again, Eugene.
Yep.
Sean McLaughlin down.
Yes, Sean, that's the second time Sean's been down here tonight. But Eskra have actually lost 3 junior finals. In 82, Rock beat them 212-07. Then again in 96, Brackenville came out winners on a scoreline 4-5-10. And then in 2002, the year before they actually went on then to win the junior title, Orney beat them 2-8-10. So, you know, they've had, unfortunately, the taste of bitter defeat in the junior final, but went on then to collect the title in 2002. Or 2003 when they beat Newton Stewart in the final. A very close encounter, won it by a point that day, 0-8-7, as Cookstown build once again there. Rory Mullen, very influential as we said, after he returned to the action following a knock to the head in that game against Armagh. Barry Potter, there will be 3 minutes of injury time has been indicated there as we approach half time here. Cookstown still in possession, very well held there by Ronan Donnelly. Barry Potter playing wide, deep here, plays it out wide to Pixie here, Ryan Pickering. 31-year-old teacher, as I said, was a star in the 2013 team that went on to win the All-Ireland title, beating the team from Kerry that day in Croke Park. Great ball inside there.
What a score,
what a score. The number 13 there, Nathan Connollys, the man we talked about.
Scored 3 points the first half against Armagh. That's a fantastic score. Here we go again, Eugene, and I think it's outside of the 50. Just took a look up to see where the posts were and outside of the boot, and what a score. Brilliant score. That's an inspirational score just before half time. Yeah, and that's what Cookstown needed too.
Yeah, that's the type of score would lift the team as Eskra attempt to get the ball down the field here. Paddy Irvine back in there. He's been jostled and harassed there by Matthew Carberry. It finds its way back to playing dangerously in there. Oh, good pressure goes on. There's been 45.
Dara couldn't pick it up.
No, and the full back two there went to try and retrieve the situation, Cathal McCaffrey, but good pressure there by Nathan Connolly has resulted in a 45 there for which has the potential of bringing the scores level here as we approach 32 minutes here of the action here in the LCC Group Junior Championship final from O'Neill's Healy Park here in Omagh. It's been a bumper year for football. There has been something like 44 games now on Tyrone TV this year, Liam. Certainly bringing all the action across all the grades to all the people from all over the world, and we will, as I've said earlier, hope to get a mention out to all those people that are tuned in and are sending messages that they're watching the game here.
What a score, Eugene.
Stroked over the bar.
Stroked over.
Barry Potter once again.
He did that the last day in Carrickmore too. Absolutely fantastic. Great score, Barry Potter.
So the game is now level here. Just eloquently gliding it over there with Aziz. Nonchalantly right over the black spot. So we're all level here. Just a wee short run up.
Yep.
Connected lovely with the ball. And we're
points there too there.
We're back in the thick of the action once again there. Number 11, Owen McCaffrey, Ginge, as he's known. Playing the ball in here, looking for Peter Hughes once again, but this man, Ryan Pickering, is certainly not going to let him get any room tonight. So we've reached half time here in the LCC Group Junior Championship final here. We will be going pitch side shortly here for interviews and analysis from our two guests here. Cathal McNamee, the current Eskra Emmets chairman and the captain of the victorious Eskra Emmets winning team in 2003. And joining him also will be Dennis McElhatton. Dennis was part of the 1978 Junior Championship winning side that won the title, and his son Danny McElhatton is also on the team here today, part of the squad. So as both teams make their way off the pitch here, and so the first half there certainly, Liam, was, you know, nip and tuck all the way there. There was periods where Eskra sort of, you know, lost their way but came back in it, got a hold on the game. The penalties certainly give the impetus for them to drive on again, but to be fair, in the last 5 minutes Cookstown have weathered that storm and have come back, and we're all level.
Yeah, Cookstown had a fantastic start. Got three great scores early on, and they had actually settled really well. It took Eskra a long time to settle there.
So I think we're just about to go live here with Paddy Hunter, who will be on pit side today with the interviews and post-game interviews too with the managers. So it's all to look forward to as we bring you all the action here on Tyrone GA TV. And we're just about to go now. Paddy, are you ready down pit side?
Well, indeed, it's a massively close encounter here at O'Neill City Park. I'm delighted to say at half time we have Cathal McNamee, former captain of the club 2003, current chairman, and Dennis McElhatton, of course, a man who played in 1978. That long ago, Dennis, I tell you, with Cookstown and now currently the vice chairman. I'll start with you, Cal. You've won the league title. You've had a couple of tight games. This is probably as tight as it gets.
It is tight, and we like a bit of space. We like our runners to be able to cut through, but Cookstowners are work done tonight now, and we're getting it difficult enough to get the ball into the inside forwards and get the ball over the bar. But hopefully we Jay will have a chat at half time, change things around and might.
Jared wouldn't be happy with the current situation?
No, probably would have been happier to be a couple of points up here now at this stage. But come here, it's a county final. This is what you're going to get. Yeah, Cookstown's going to have their work done and their mobile team, but it's a new game.
New game. A goal chance early on the first half there for Donnelly. Maybe took a wrong option, went for the point.
Sort of the defender. Whenever the defender's going through, obviously he'd probably take the point rather than go for the goal, you know. But I thought he should have went for the onion bag, as the man would say, and put his chance away. But we're happy enough. We're still in the fight. And
it's been a difficult year for Cookstown. You'd be happy to be obviously in the county final, but now he's got this far. He's level at half time. You want to go and push on?
Yes, we need to push on here, because obviously the great youth coming through in Cookstown at the present minute, and this will really give the town a lift. Them young lads coming through as well, it'll be ideal for them young lads.
Well, the sides met obviously in 2012 in the intermediate final. KJ Fair as well. This is very tight tonight though, isn't it?
Oh, it's very tight, yes. It's sort of score for score. I think that penalty down there obviously just let the boys' heads drop a bit, but they picked themselves up again, and now we're ready to go.
Cal, the space isn't there tonight. It's quite clear, as you say, Cookstown have their homework done. They've worked very, very hard. They're closing down men. But both sides will be able to open this up in the second half, you'd expect.
I'm hoping there'll be a bit more width in that second half. You get our ball till Owen McCaffrey and Niall McGinn, the guys that can run and cut that defence open and get the ball to our shooters, Joe Blue and Peter Hughes, to try and get this ball over the bar. But it'll take a wee bit of work, but once them runners are going, that's when Eskra plays well.
And the older stages are going to make a big impact in this game still, I'm sure.
Yeah. The old hands will always be the guys that you can rely on, you know. But we're winning our kickouts, and there's a lot of good work been done. But a bit more width than I'd expect as the second half moves on. That there'll be a bit more width, and the thing will open up a bit, you know.
Ryan Peregrine playing a great role at this stage as well, as he always does. There's a couple of big names there, and you've plenty on the bench too, Dennis.
Yes, we have some good players on the bench. Obviously, we rely on our bench, from match to match, and no doubt I'd say 5 or 10 minutes into the second half we'll be introducing a few subs. I would like to see my own son getting a wee run out there as well to make a bit of history, but yes, we will be using the bench.
Well, 1978 is a long time ago. Football has changed an awful lot since then, Dennis, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It has changed massively, so it has. The way the fitness and all has come on through the Tyrone setup and that there, and it is very, very tough out there at the present moment.
Are you confident that Cookstown can come out on top on this one? It is tight, as we said. It's going to go to the wire, really. I wouldn't rule out extra time penalties.
No, I would not. I wouldn't rule out extra time and penalties. That's what I say. We need to work our bench well, that we don't just introduce all the subs in the second water break, that we sort of hold on the last 5 or 10 minutes and see how things is going from then. And if we have to get the boys on that can take the scores, well then that's the time to do it.
Well, as I said to Cahill there, it's likely to open up. 2003, you were the captain of the side. Another Cahill, obviously, captain tonight as well. It's big to captain your team in a final, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a great thrill that time. Like this man here was saying, the game's changed a lot since then.
Has it changed much in 2003?
I maintain a lot of those good skills I had then. They're nearly all black yards now, so so the game's very mobile. But Eskra has a fit team. Jerry, obviously, with the experience he has, he's in good shape. So it's running all the time, and I don't know if that certainly wouldn't suit me now. I don't know what it would be like back then.
Is the pressure off finally, Eskra been already promoted? I know there's people in the likes of Drumrah waiting tonight, yeah, and they're praying that Eskra can come out on top so they can get promoted as well. But is the pressure off somewhat?
Well, I don't know. It was obviously great to get promoted and to do a clean sweep of the league. But when you do that, the reserves have won the league, and there's the chance of this double, which would be a really truly historic feat. So no, there's the pressure on. We would really like to do it and bring that home. So I don't know, half an hour will tell us a lot more.
And can Eskra do it, or do you think it'll go the whole way?
Oh, it'll go right to the end. The two teams are very evenly matched. Both teams have homework done. They'll be both making changes here. It'll go right to the end. I'm hoping for an exciting second half.
Cahill, thank you very much. Dan, thank you very much as well. Great to have you with us. That's it here from the sideline in the LCC Group Tyrone Junior Football Championship Final. Half time here at Neil City Park. Sides level. We'll hand back to Eugene and Liam in the commentary box.
Thank you very much, Paddy. We're back here in the commentary box here, and great to hear from both Cahill McNamee there and Dennis. So we're back, as I say, Liam, looking back in the first half again there. No goals either team had conceded in the lead up to tonight's final, and we have the first goal from the penalty here tonight. It was sort of one of those possibility, it may have been given, it may not have been given, and but the referee, in fairness, was close to the situation, and he earmarked that it was a penalty in his estimation. So it's created the opening for Eskra, and here we have it just on the replay here. Johnny Hackett does well, cuts inside there, offloads it back across the goal.
Just a slight push there, but
a slight little. But you'd be expecting the defender to get his hands on.
Just get his hands on. But look, Mark Loughlin has done a great job here so far tonight. He has got very little wrong tonight, and he has laid down the law. He has been consistent here tonight. But I suppose this Eskra team over the years, Eskra traditionally probably there were two, maybe 4 or 5 goals in a season. This year they're getting 2 or 3 goals in a match. Now, if Cookstown can restrict any more goals here tonight, Cookstown, the go the whole way here tonight. Both teams are going into half time. I would say that they're happy enough. Going to come out for a big second half, as Cahill's after saying there. So we're looking for an exciting second half here.
Yes, we see the officials making their way back out onto the park here, and as I promised you earlier, just to mention some of the people here who are tuning in and are sending in messages here. To all the Eskra Gaels here, there's a lot of people that are unable to be here tonight in O'Neill's Healy Park, so we'll say a quick hello to some of them here. And Rory and Alana Marlowe and Kieran McGinley tuned in San Francisco, glad to have you with us. Ryan Hackett is also tuned in from Perth in Australia, and Nuala and Paul McLone, they are also Eskra exiles in Perth. Shane and Aidan McNeilis, a big prominent family in the Eskra area, they're tuned in from New York. Tracy and Emer McCaffrey and Dan McHugh in Perth. They'll soon have a team in Perth, Liam, from Eskra.
Oh, indeed.
Kay McCaffrey Walsh, who is in Connecticut in the USA. And also tuned in tonight, and we're glad to have you, is Maura and Larry Broderick from England. Then in the Canada area, we have Blaine McAloon, who's watching there closely, along with Caelan Carson, who is in Vancouver. And Rory and Ronan Kelly are in London. And one man who would definitely be here tonight, Liam, and unfortunately can't be joining us here tonight, and we say a shout out to him, is Mr. Eskra himself, Seamus Marlowe. Seamus, unfortunately, says wee sore leg. He says, somebody told me. I don't know how sore it is, but
it must be bad when Seamus is not here tonight. Yeah. I'll tell you what, no matter what time you go, you always get Seamus around Healy Park on big match days. Absolutely. If he's not watching the football or his team's not involved, he's out at the front gate doing the gate and all of that. So he's a gate man with the Tyrone GAA. So we're glad that you're with us here tonight, and we say hello to Seamus Marlowe, and also another man who has Eskra connections, Mickey McSorley, a brother of the man we talked about there earlier, Brian McSorley. Mickey now lives in Clogher, but was also born and reared and bred in Eskra. And Newton Saville Newton Saville is right. So Mickey's tuned in from Clogher tonight, and to be fair, he lives just down the road from me. He's never missed a game on Tyrone TV this year, Liam. Isn't that unbelievable? Fair play to you, Mickey. So we say hello, Mickey, and we're glad you're joining us. And also now, when we switch sides here now, we look out here and there's messages coming in here from Cookstown exiles, and we talk Eamon Eastwood, Marty McGarity, Johnny Hughes and Collie McKenna are all tuned in from Sydney in Australia here today as Eskra make their way out onto the pitch here. We also say hello to Siobhan, Darren and Caitlin Donnelly, who are watching from New York. Then we have former Cookstown Father Rocks reserve player Roberto. He's back now in the Basque country, in the Basque region in Spain, but he's shouting out for his former teammates tonight here in the Junior Championship final. Rebecca Campbell from Cookstown, but now domiciled in London. She's watching there. And a man that needs no introduction either from a Cookstown perspective, that's their main sponsor, Dominic Crilly from Steelwell Fabrication, a great Gael and a great supporter of Tyrone and Cookstown. He's tuned in. He wasn't able to get to the game here tonight, so hopefully you're enjoying the game here, Dominic, and we say hello to you. So we have then Deirdre McElhatton and Jackie Frowley. Both of them are in Cookstown tonight, tuned in attentively, hoping that the Pat Darcy Cup will make its way back to Cookstown later on tonight. They couldn't tune in, but they couldn't get here, but they're tuned in watching the game. One woman who is definitely not able to make it here tonight is the Cookstown Children's Officer, Anya Rooney. She's in hospital at the minute, waiting the arrival of her new baby. So we wish you all the best, Anya, and hope everything goes well. So to all the Gaels everywhere, it's great that you are watching, and we hopefully that you'll continue to enjoy the excitement here, as we all are here from O'Neill's Healy Park. So thank you very much, and hopefully over the course of the last 4, 5, 6 weeks that you've been able to enjoy watching your parish team in action in the championship, and we're very lucky here in Tyrone that we've been able to give you that opportunity through Tyrone GA TV, and hopefully we will again have all the action next weekend. Liam, two more finals to look forward to. The intermediate final now on Saturday, Owen Rose up against Moortown, and East v West sort of, and then on Sunday the big one, the Battle of the Blues, Dromore v Don't ask me who, Eugene, don't ask me who.
I was just going to take it to that next stage, Liam. Two brilliant finals to look forward to, and certainly, they're both sort of, very open yet. It's going to be hard to call it. And either Moortown probably have come onto the radar this year and have got to the intermediate final. Likewise, last night Owen Rose pipped Gorchin in another enthralling encounter, and it's certainly a next weekend of football to look forward to, Liam.
It's going to round off the Tyrone Championship absolutely fantastically. It has been mouth-watering right the way through since I think the 23rd of September when we started out here with Vintna and Orney, and it hasn't let us down. It was brilliant. We just thought everything was brilliant last year. It has taken it to a new level this year, and again, Tyrone TV and you take some of the plaudits here too, Eugene. A lot of the plaudits, you have done a fantastic job. Kieran McAvee too, done a fantastic job, and bring it to right around the world. But I'm trying to do everything but predict winners for next weekend, Eugene.
Thanks very much, Liam. The action is about to resume here in O'Neill's Healy Park. Mark Loughearn with the ball in front of him, calling the players into position here. It looks like Cathal Arkinson's into the middle of the field here again for the second half, and he'll be joined in there by Martin McGinley.
And Eugene, Cathal McCaffrey has pushed up into the half forward line, and Connor Donnelly's marking him.
So it's all to play for here. The teams are level, 0-5 to 1-2. The ball is in, the game is on, and the action is back in play as Eskra go looking in search of that there. The ball, a free in there, the foot in there. Mark Loughearn once again, as we talked about, a lovely up and coming young referee here in Tyrone. Spent a while in Australia himself, but he's now back doing great things on the football field, officiating as one of the up and coming great referees that Tyrone have produced over there. Great turn inside there, Matthew Carberry.
What a score, Eugene. What a score from Matthew Carberry.
We'll just look at that again on the monitor here again, but he just turned on the sixpence there, made enough room for himself. You see here, cut inside a wee swivel, despite Paddy Irvin just
on the wrong side too for him. It was from such an acute angle, but what a score from Matthew Carberry. Just shows his worth as well. Matthew Carberry has been excellent right throughout the championship this year, and one of the big players for Cookstown. But what a score, what a start for Cookstown.
Yeah, that's the one they wanted there, to get them off the mark, and it certainly was an inspirational score there from Matthew Carberry, or Carbs as he's known, the 28-year-old business development manager.
Played in was part of the 2010 All-Ireland Minor 1 and Team 2, Eugene.
Yep. Niall McGinn running into position there, and is kept in play there by Conor O'Hagan down in front of us here on the terrace side. Conor coming forward there, but he's been well bottled up there by young Nathan Donnelly. But we're still in possession with Martin McGinley. Outside again to Paul Shields. Certainly the big park here tonight, it's going to sap the energy out of any player here as Eskra still retain possession. Great run here by Aaron Kelly, loves to get forward, strong in the tackle here, and he has been deemed to have been held up there and held back, so it's going to be a free in here on the edge of the well within the distance there for Peter Hughes.
Yeah, and he ran at them, Eugene, asking the questions, and that's how it was answered. So you expect Eugene or Peter Hughes to put this over.
He should do.
Don't want to put commentators' curse on him either.
No, they want to blight him now here, but Peter makes room for himself. The ball in the hand, just out beyond the D. And in front of us here. Takes a step forward, nice and easy. Lovely strike of the ball, Liam, and a well taken point there.
Yeah, that's what we expect from Peter. And both teams have got a point each, and it's only two just into the third minutes here.
So Cookstown resume here with the kick out here, but who's quickest to react is that man there, Niall McGinn. He certainly has. If his GPS is working tonight, he's certainly clocking up the miles.
I wouldn't want to be marking him anyway, Eugene.
No, and Conor O'Hagan with possession here, making room for himself. Offloads it back inside to the Eskra midfield as Peter Hughes now comes forward, searching for that opening, cutting back inside onto his right. Look at that.
Oh, what a score, Eugene. What a score from Peter Hughes. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant score. Eyed up the post and stroked it over. What a score. When you need a man to stand up, Peter Hughes stood up for Eskra there.
Absolutely. He's called Wee Lamb. His nickname's Wee Lamb. I wonder what that's all about, but there you go. The strength and conditioning coach here. He's involved with the Derry senior setup this year too, but certainly on a football field there, that's exactly what you want from a player. Those type of scores really do lift a side.
I do indeed, but going back to Peter very much involved with strength and conditioning with Derry, but also with Eskra during the lockdown, and has got these players in great shape.
There we go again. There's an Eskra sub warming up there intensely over there in the dugout area in front of us here as the kick out is taken there. Let's be, what do you call him?
Oisin McNeil.
Yeah, Oisin McNeil, his father
Teacher
Sean.
in CBS.
Yeah, his father Sean, Irish Development Officer there too with Mid Ulster Council. But here we have Cookstown in the possession here. Free is taken quickly. Barry Potter, the man that you want to get on the ball. Great inside to Marty Murray, surging forward here. One bounce, still in possession. Back out there. Marty's retrieved possession. Plays it back out there. More room. There, Nathan Donnelly plays it in. The goalkeeper comes. Very dangerous there, but Cookstown, they have possession this time. Oh, what a great fisted effort. Clears his lines. That's what
Under serious pressure there. Darren McCarroll.
Yeah, certainly was the right option. There's no point in trying to catch the ball in there when two Cookstown men in front of you. So we're back in the play here. Eskra's number 2, Paul Shields, the 41-year-old funding services officer. Certainly had an inspirational game that last day out for Eskra, as we have number 14, Cathal Megan, Tim as he's known. Oh, great tackle there by Cookstown's young Pixie. As Ryan Pickering, Marty Murray's now back. He was in the full forward line there a few minutes ago, and now he's back in the half back line as Pixie comes surging forward here. Offloads it back inside to Michael Oscar Devlin, maybe one of the smallest men in the field, but he's certainly putting himself about. That's a foul there. The referee right beside the situation adjudged Cathal Arkinson to have
coming on, Eugene.
Yep, there is indeed.
Is it Cormac, is it? There's Cormac Arkinson.
Yeah, Cormac Arkinson looks to be making his way for
Martin McGinley.
Martin McGinley is making his way off the number 8.
Not a bad sub to bring on, Eugene. Former Hogan Cup winning player and Ulster Minor winner also.
Yeah, so that's the first sub here into the action is the number 18.
Actually, Cormac scored a
number
point
19, sorry. Yep,
in the Ulster Minor final, and it was a bit of a controversial point, but it was recorded the next day anyway.
Yep. The Eskra lads refer to him as Jamal, so there we go. Jamal's in the action here, but we'll still refer to him as Cormac here. Much simpler to say, Liam.
Yeah, stuck with Cormac.
Last night we had Jakob. We were doing the junior hurling final here, and there's a Polish lad. And getting your tongue around those names, Liam, is not simple as Eskra comes surging forward here. Down on the stand side. Great work there by Joe McCarroll. A collision there between two, but Joe's still going forward. Back into Conor O'Hagan. Conor O'Hagan looking,
trying to get back to
trying
Joe.
to make room for himself, but it's great tackling going in here. Great work, great again from the number 6 there, Conor Donnelly.
Has to be free.
This time it's a wee bit over exuberance there. We'll look at the monitor again here just to see that, but yeah, he's calling Matty Carberry forward here. Colin Lavery in the shot here. That's a number 6 there, has picked up a yellow card. The last day out, Cookstown picked up a yellow card. Conor O'Hare picked up a yellow card in the semi-final against Drumragh.
And he's talking to his linesman there also. I doubt somebody else is going to be called on here.
Yeah, Brian McCallion has brought something else.
That's Rory Mullen.
Number 9 there. Pleading his innocence, but not on this occasion. Another yellow card, 2 in the 1 there. So certainly the last day out, the players that had a big influence on the outcome of that game haven't really got up that same level of momentum.
No, there's a few men there high and haven't got really onto to the game at all here, and it's been disappointing for them. But Joe Blue here is taking this maybe with 30 yards out, and
well
disappointed there, so it sure is.
Yeah,
drop short.
Well won in there by Oisin McNeil as Cookstown come forward again. Matthew McNeil back to Conor O'Hare, an engine in him like the Rolls Royce, and Pixie takes it short there, offloads it. Cookstown coming forward again. The man who was booked there just a moment ago, Rory Mullen, goes to ground but still retains possession. He's been well shackled there. Back out to Ronan Donnelly. Rondon. Cookstown holding possession here, looking to create an opening here to prize open this Eskra defence, but it's not simple in there. Eskra have everybody bar one back behind the ball here.
Niall McGinn's playing sweeper in there also.
As Shea O'Driscoll coming forward again there is Barry Potter. Great solo run here. 20 onto the left boot, but again the ball drops short into the keeper's arms. Those type of chances, you've got to take them, Liam. You've got to make them count.
You have to make them count, Eugene. Even if the ball goes dead, it's not as bad as the ball dropping short. Even you teach that, coach that from a very, very young age.
Conor O'Hagan there in possession, hoping to emulate his neighbour Cathal McNamee in lifting the trophy here as Eskra come forward again. Run out of room there, and Cookstown's Oisin McNeil did really well there to get possession.
Has commented the last 5-10 minutes there, Oisin.
Michael Oscar Devlin, Mo, smallest man on the park, certainly been on the ball a lot here tonight as Barry Potter's back out in here helping his defence. But there's no way through here as Eskra man the barricades here, and they're certainly closing Cookstown out here. Tenacious tackling going in there, hoping to overturn the ball here. Rory McMullen back out to Marty Murray. Still no way through as Conor O'Hare looks for movement, and this is created here by the man we talked about there earlier in possession.
He's done nothing wrong, that young fella. Played, had a real good influence in the game, and he's standing up and he's leading for such a young fella, Macquarie Cup player. Yeah, they've actually 6 of their younger lads have all been introduced this year, have made their senior debuts for Cookstown, so that's a good sign of progression and thinking towards the future, Liam. Yeah, this is all a work in progress as far as Colin Lavery is concerned, and he takes great pride that he's bringing on the next generation. There's a number of those players, and I suppose they're coming to the end of illustrious careers. They won everything at underage, and even including the Paul McGuire a couple of times also, and obviously they won the intermediate All-Irons, so you need these next generation coming in. Fantastic catch there, well fetched on the goal line there by Darren McCarl. Great fielding there as Eskra come out. The sub there who came on there, the Arkinson brothers, 3 of them now on the pitch here tonight as Cathal McCaffrey, the last day out, he was providing plenty of support to his teammates in the surging runs from deep in defence as Eskra drive a long probing ball in here. Great. What a ball. Didn't take the mark. He has now. He has. But Eugene, what a catch by Darren McCarl down there. That was as good as a score. Real motivational stuff, that. Yep. The man that took the mark in there is Aaron Kelly. Aaron looks up, makes sure high effort, sails over the bar, and that's a point, his second of the afternoon or this evening's proceedings. Aaron Kelly on the scoreboard. Scored 2 goals, as you say, in the game, the quarter-final against Braca, as Cookstown come forward here again. 13 minutes here into the second half, and the score here from O'Neill's Healy Park is Coracreha, Cookstown 0-6. Eskra Image are on the score of 1-5. So Cookstown in possession here. High tackle goes in there, but Oisin McNeil evades that. Pressure, retrieves the situation, and he's been hauled to the ground there. Aaron Kelly's pleading his innocence, Liam, there, but Mark Loughlin, as has been all night, is right up beside the play there. Yeah, he's been getting all decisions right there all night. Been very, very consistent also in that. But Oisin McNeil has the last 10-15 minutes, Eugene, has been involved in a lot of good with Cookstown. The sub here. 23 there, James McGahan, starred in the 2013 All-Ireland final win
for Cookstown. He was introduced the last day out and got 3 points after his introduction in the semi-final. He'll hoping to emulate a similar performance here tonight as Barry Potter strikes that ball lovely again. Once again, this time it's gone to the right and wide. So that's...
And James McGahan scored a goal in the 2013 All-Ireland final in Croke Park. He got, earlier in his career too, got Young Player of the Year with the Team Talk. So that's Sean McLaughlin off.
Yeah, Sean McLaughlin, he took a couple of knocks earlier on in the first half and he's been substituted, and the man with the experience there is into the action there, James McGahan, 27-year-old engineer.
The first cousin too of Conor O'Hare.
That's right, plenty of experience as he goes to win that ball there, but Aaron Kelly is certainly a man-to-man marker there, but that man there, Martin Murray, he certainly is. He just loves running, he just loves, he's got some energy, but here we come with the man we talked about, Conor O'Hare, in possession, back to the man who is everywhere, Marty Murray.
Fergal Larkinson has stayed with him all night. Fergal will be tired tomorrow morning.
And that's, he's run into a brick wall of Eskra, white and black there, and Mark Loughlin has deemed that he overplayed the ball, and it's a free out. Niall McGinn does really well there to hold possession and win it back for Eskra as they come forward once again. It's still all to play for here. Conor O'Hagan back into number 14, Cathal Megan.
Come on down here off the ball too, Eugene.
Yeah, see that as we stay with the action here. Number 8, Martin McGinley, looks up. Oh, off the right, off the upright. A chance there to extend the lead for Eskra here as Conor O'Hare comes racing forward down in front of us here. Great ball inside there to Barry Potter. Barry immediately looking for Matthew Carberry. Does well up on one.
Oh, inside, Eugene.
High challenge there over the neck there, and that's a foul.
Paul Shields maybe could be. Yeah, Paul could be in bother here.
We look at this one again there. Diswell gets up with one hand to win it, and Paul Shields high tackle round the neck. Could be a yellow card here. It is indeed. Paul, certainly the last day we were talking about him, Liam, he just never stopped.
He certainly doesn't look, he defies his years at 41 years of age. I wonder Eugene Bradley and Joe Leonard will be looking at him next year for the over 40s. I know he's a Monaghan man from Clonus and has played a lot of Irish League football as well, but he's up and down that field and he just defies his years, and you wouldn't know that he was a man of his age.
And Marty's back here. Marty Murray has picked up another yellow card. There's something else has happened there, and certainly there's great teamwork going on amongst the officials here tonight to pick up all of these infringements.
I think it happened over at the far side at the dugouts, Eugene.
So Marty's on a yellow card there. That's over the bar there.
That's his second, is it?
Was that not number? We'll watch it again here.
No, it was James McGahan. Right.
James McGahan gets on the scoreboard. He got 3 points after being introduced the last night in the semi-final, and he's opened where he left off in that game with a point there from that free. So
it's all still to play for Eugene out here. I thought it's a bit like the last night. You thought at one stage there that Eskra go and take off, but the last night against Ronnie they stuttered through, and it's going to go to the wire. This.
It certainly is there, as we've seen that in the action replay here. Yes, it was James eloquently glided that free over the bar, and the water break. The second water break here has just about to resume here with the action, and we will touch in here on the score line here from O'Neill's Healy Park in the LCC Group Junior Championship Final. Cookstown trail Eskra by a point, 0-7 to 1-8. And we're in for certainly an exciting last 10 or 12 minutes. There seems to be a double substitution here, or no, number 9 seems to be.
I think Paul Marlowe might be on, Eugene.
Number 20 here's in the action here, and number 9 has made way. So it's number 20 is Niall Marlowe, yeah, the 29-year-old.
He probably disappointed he didn't start, but was injured earlier in the year.
He was indeed. So he's back in here now with a job to do here to hopefully guide Eskra across the line here in the last 10 or 12 minutes of the action here from the LCC Group Junior Championship final. So far it's been an entertaining and exciting game here. Very little between the teams. 1 point game and all to play for here as Eskra come forward looking for a score to push themselves a little further in front. Niall McGinn in possession. Low ball in here. Looking for Niall Marlowe, but quick reaction again from that young man we talked about. He's certainly defying his age, he's defying his size. He's certainly one of these players, the new Pixie maybe.
Yeah, he is indeed. He's playing absolutely fantastic out there and has grown into the game and is leading the game, where others maybe are not. And here he is on the ball again.
Yep, Cookstown coming forward again, this wee man here. He has certainly got the drive, he's got the momentum, turns inside, offloads the ball here. Nathan Donnelly. Great
did
work,
well there, Eugene.
really did tenacious work there. Great defensive play there. Misled pass there.
Overcooked it.
Overcooked it is right to Matthew McNeil. The ball's back inside there to this man, Matthew Carberry. But great work in the air once again. Oh, yeah, the referee.
Mark giving the free. Is he giving the free in?
It looks to, as we watch there.
Yeah.
John Gilmore seems to be warming up here. Number 13 there, Nathan Donnelly, was judged have been nudged off the ball there by the sub that came on there. Number 19, Cormac Arkinson. Jamal. He just a wee tug on the jersey. The referee seemed to, again, we couldn't question him because he seems to be right up beside it there, Liam.
I thought. James McGahan again.
So we have all level here from O'Neill's Healy Park as we approach the 20th minute here of the action here. James McGahan sends over his second score, and this is deja vu, Liam. He's did it the last day.
The last day, come on, scored 3 points the last day.
On the bounce, and now he's at it again. So it's still anyone's game here. Eskra again looking to build purposely from the back there. Cathal Megan back in the heart of his defence.
Cookstown are working hard and not let them out either, Eugene.
Yep, closing men down here. Tackles are going in. Great. Oh, massive overturn there. Fantastic work there by Shea O'Driscoll. Oh, finds the space there for James McGahan. James McGahan turns inside the wee shimmy onto the left. Decides to offload it. Back outside here.
Yeah.
That's the lead here. We'll just watch it again on the monitor here. It's number 8 there. Number 9, sorry.
Ray Mullen.
Yep, that's the point he was looking for.
And it had been quiet most of the match, Eugene. But when needed a man to step up, Rory Mullen's the man to step, and had a great game in the semi-final.
He was fantastic. A real engine, a real driving force for Cookstown. That kick out spot. Well, that ball well won there. Great push inside there, looking for Matthew Carberry. Does well, gets the ball inside.
Fantastic.
What a goal!
What a goal with Matthew Carberry.
What the build up there, Liam. Purposefully, a real sort of energetic sort of enthusiasm to go and win that ball, flick it on there. The pass inside. He's picked up a knock. We'll watch it again on the monitor here. There.
And Barry Potter again. Barry Potter.
Precision.
And used his strength.
But the finish, Liam, eloquent.
Yeah.
Because he just glided along the ground, lovely and in the corner. But
all he had to do, Eugene, was keep the ball low. That's what he did. He has been in that position before. It was under serious pressure there from Cathal McCaffrey. Kept the ball low and stroked it in past the keeper. And now with game on here, Eskra have to come out at it now, and it leaves Cookstown all of a sudden now are controlling this match. They've got that 4-point lead.
And the man that really orchestrated that from them was the no fear and going for that ball, young Rory Mullen there. He certainly went to compete to win that ball, flicked it forward to Barry Potter, and then again that perfect pass. It just cut open the defence there, and his experience turning inside. And
I thought he was actually taking the wrong option there. I thought he should have taken the point himself, but he knew better than I did from the opposition.
Another Eskra sub there.
Cormac Arkinson off.
Cormac Arkinson has been taken off after just coming on here. Is Niall
I think he was
Marlowe.
injured down there, Eugene.
Yeah. Number 23 is in the action here. Paul Turbot, Turbo as they call him, the 37-year-old, vastly experienced Eskra player. His father, Brendan, played in the 1986 team that won, that lost the junior final.
In fact, his father played in the 1980
for Oma.
Senior Championship final for Oma.
That's right, indeed he did, and then got caught and married up in Eskra, and that was
the way
it.
it goes.
These things happen, Liam. And there's a sub now, Big Gillies coming on, another member of that 2013 All-Ireland winning team.
As they call him, the bear on the edge of the square.
The bear on the edge of the square.
There he's going to it too, he's heading up to it. And has been a big player for them too. There was man of the match in the Ulster intermediate final against Warren Point a number of years ago too. Has played McKenna Cup football too for Tyrone. And
sorry, State there, sorry, cut across you, Liam. Look, they did pick up an injury. He's hobbling off, it seems to be the ankle again. Young Matthew Carberry has been helped off the field here. That's a big blow to Cooks. It's but it looks like Owen Devlin there, the Cookstown physio, looking after him. He seems to be in pain as Seamus Doyle, part of the management team. It seems another sub here coming in for Eskra there. Number 4, the other Arkinson Fergal has now made the way, and into the action is number 17. Niall Megan. Neil Megan is right, the 27-year-old farmer from Eskra. So
Eskra need to get their hands on the ball here, Eugene. Is there 6 minutes, 5 minutes left?
Marty Murray is in possession here as he plays it back to his keeper, Andrew McCullough. It's over carrying here. Yes, the signal's gone up there. Didn't release the ball quick enough, so it's going to be a free in here on the 13-metre line. Eskra will need this score, Liam.
Yeah, they need the score. See Joe Blues lining up for it already, and they need this score big time because they bring it back to a 3-point one-score game.
So Joe McCarroll glides that over there. So we're back to a one-score match here with 5 minutes plus whatever injury.
Eugene, is that Joe's first score?
That's his first score of the afternoon. It's surprising, Liam, because that's a man that's
has scored 2-7 up to this.
Yeah, it certainly has. And what a catch in the middle of the field there! Fantastic fetch there. This man here, we talked about him having a quiet afternoon. He's certainly starting to light up here in Oma now. Rory Mullen, he was instrumental in the goal, and that catch in the middle of the field there was just inspirational. As we go with Nathan Connolly again. But it's caught in there by Darren McCart. Eskra want to build quickly and purposely from the back here as Cathal McCaffrey comes forward here, turning inside there. Paul Turbot, Niall McGinn, back to Paul Turbot, to Joe McCarroll.
Cookstown are just flocking back here.
Yep, there we have Owen McCaffrey inside again there. This Marlowe again. This man they're going to have to look to here to open this Cookstown defence. He weaves his way there, but the tackles are going in there. The ball has been dispossessed, but is kept in play by Cathal O'Hagan, and nudge there by Conor O'Hare on Cathal. Gives Eskra the free in. It's taken quickly there by Peter Hughes. Certainly this man is definitely trying his best to get things going. Here is Niall Marlowe from he was introduced. Aaron Kelly again has got 3 points, waves his way through there. Great tackle goes in there, and the ball is overturned again. Out comes Marty Murray. Certainly they have really sort of energised themselves from that goal, Liam. It's all Cookstown.
It's all Cookstown here at the moment, and they're resolute in defence there. And now we've got for a change, Pixie's come up the field.
Yeah, he's released himself down a wee bit further from the defence here as James McGahan. 3 points the last day out. That's a fantastic weighted pass into Barry Potter. Barry onto the left and glides it over.
Great score.
That's his 3rd point of the afternoon, or this evening's fixture. There's another double substitution here for Cookstown.
Just and James McGahan just dropped it into him.
Just waiting to see who's making the way. It's number 12 there, Shea O'Driscoll. Just waiting to see who 13 has made his way off too. And into the action is just waiting to see Peter McGurk, number 14's in.
And all man with feet as well.
And there's another Eskra sub in here. Number 10 making his way there is Johnny Hackett. Scored the goal from the penalty. And this time he has been replaced here. We'll just look out for the number here as Eskra come in search of a much needed score here. Cathal McCaffrey, strong, purposeful, a real teak defender. As
we're going to need a goal here, Eugene, very soon.
Yeah, time is ticking away here. We approach the 29th minute here. Eskra.
Oh, they're coming out again, Cookstown. Ashton McNeil again.
Yeah, certainly one of these matches where the goals definitely has been, the momentum has been driven Cookstown on here as Eskra tenaciously try to retrieve the situation. They have done. There's Peter Hughes, a man in need on the ball here. Cathal McCaffrey again up in his, helping out his forwards, but the tackles are going in there, Liam.
Oh, they're tenacious in there.
There's 3 or 4 in a row there where they've overturned possession here. Playing a long ball in here. Remember John Gilmore, very strong, a man that can hold the ball up, win possession and create the openings back inside here as they come forward on the stand side here. As we approach now the 30th minute of the first half, Marty Murray in possession here, weaves his way through, turns back looking for Cookstown support. Yeah, it's all about running down the clock, Liam. Now this is going to be a big upset for many here tonight, in that the favourites Eskra undefeated this year so far in the league and championship, and certainly tonight Cookstown have come here on a mission and they certainly are on top of the form at the moment. Pixie plays a long probing ball in here, the full forward line. Number 14, who didn't start, Peter McGurk, but came on the last 2 games. A weak effort there, drops into the hands of Darren McCarroll. And Eskra will come forward again. We'll just watch out for additional time. Yep, if it's gone up. There will be 4 minutes of additional time here, so there's still a little bit of time to rescue something from this game as Eskra again come forward here. Inside there to the number 11, Owen McCaffrey, playing across the goal, but once again
it's going to be difficult to get the ball in there, Eugene, because there's three Cookstown men doing sweeper job in there.
There's only one Cookstown player in the Eskra half of the field, as Niall Marlowe does everything in his possibility to get something going here. Paul Turbot sprays a lovely ball right across the goal, but it is dropped.
Right. Oh, they needed a shooter on the ball at that stage, Eugene, and needed a calm head on the ball because they need the score here. And there's a lot of men here going down with cramp at the moment, and have to put on such a big shift on the Healy Park pitch.
Certainly is, but it's still all to play for here with 31 minutes gone. The ball is played out the field again. Brilliant. James McGahan is certainly playing a lovely ball. Barry Potter back inside. John Gilly and back of the net.
Game over. Game over.
Again, Liam, you've got to look at the precision of the pass.
Oh,
the pass,
what a pass. And they rightly named him the bear in the edge of the square, back of the net. Only one place. And Barry Potter just offloaded the ball, and John, only one thought in his head, back of the net.
Yeah,
game over.
There certainly is a momentum here within this Cookstown team. Gilly has all the experience. His father Adrian there is another stalwart in the Cookstown club here. As we have the kick out here again, Conan Lavery shouting instructions here. Calm it down, cool it down.
He's done Seamus' job this year, Eugene.
He certainly has. Seamus Doyle there in along with him. The Ballymcguigan brought us, managed us in 85 to a league title in Division 3 as Eskra come forward again. Cathal Arkinson back outside there, but the defence here at Cookstown are not giving them any room. The ball's dropped in on the 20-metre line, 13-metre line here. Eskra still do their best to get possession. Inside there to the number 11, Owen McCaffrey. Back to Joe McCarroll. Joe hoping to drop a long probing ball in, flicked on there, but keeper in the right place at the right time as Cookstown come back out with the ball again.
For people at home, yeah, the score now is 2-10 for Cookstown. We're sitting at 1-10.
Yep. So we have all the action here happening right in front of us here. It's been an electric junior championship campaign this year, and certainly tonight Cookstown have did what any team would expect here. Go for glory, and the goals have made the difference here, Liam. They have give them the ignition, the impetus to really take this game to Eskra as Joe McCarroll is bottled up. He turned awkwardly there. Seems to have picked up a knee injury.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
To say Eugene goals won matches, an old cliche in that, and Eskra haven't conceded too many all year, but tonight, well, there's Gilly again. Started behind.
Niall Murray has played that ball in there and does well, but Eskra's unbottled up. Cathal McCaffrey still urging his teammates forward, still driving the Eskra charge as Cathal Meakin back inside there to Owen McCaffrey. This is possibly the last chance. Back inside. A great tackle goes in there. Conor O'Hagan, a fair shoulder, but the Cookstown man are bottling him up again, and this time it's a free and it's 20 metres out as we approach just the 34 minutes, and the Cookstown bench here are overexcited here at the moment here as
they know the job done.
1978 was the last time they won the junior championship. The free is taken quickly here. They're hoping to try to work a way in here, but certainly not going to happen there. A free again. Mark Loughlin has indicated that was a wee bit overzealous tackling here.
There's no way past Pixie tonight. One of the leaders, one of the great players for Cookstown over the years.
That shot goes in there, but it's cleared out.
Strictly
Conor O'Hare,
Cookstown champions.
Cookstown Father Rocks are the Tyrone LCC Group Junior Championship for 2021. They will be competing in Division 2 next year in intermediate football. Just look what it means down there, Liam, when you see this, the Cookstown fans race up.
People, Eugene, will know themselves that I suppose that they shouldn't be in Division 3, but I suppose everybody has to stop or start somewhere. Everybody has taken great solace from last year from what Dungannon did. Dungannon went down, got their house sorted out, and so is Cookstown. They've got their house sorted out. The underage structures, they're playing in Grade 1 for all underage teams and that, and they've worked hard. This is their 4th game in the championship this year, but that's now 12 games in a row undefeated, and they've just grown as this championship has went on. And the thing that they did tonight was they limited Eskra, because Eskra there's 2 or 3 goals in Eskra every match, but they limited Eskra's goal scoring chances tonight, and they're full value for money, Cookstown.
Yeah, certainly Cookstown had their homework done. The matchups really did work tonight. The danger men for Eskra were certainly isolated. They weren't getting the ball, they weren't getting the possession that they need and that they thrive on. And certainly tonight Cookstown ran out here worthy winners on a final scoreline here from O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh. Cookstown Coracreha 2-10, Eskra Emmets 1-6. And as Liam has said, they now go forward next year to their place in intermediate football. Eskra will join them, having already been promoted, winning the Division 3 league title. Next weekend Eskra have to look forward to another championship final where they will compete against Drumrah in the Division 3 reserve championship final. But tonight it's Cookstown's night. We will hopefully be going pitchside shortly here to join Paddy Hunter and hopefully the victorious Cookstown manager Conal Lavery. But looking back on the championship so far, we've only 2 more games to go, Liam, but certainly we are very lucky in Tyrone. We have a championship to be proud of.
Oh, Eugene has been absolutely top drawer. Last year we thought we were spoilt for quality. This year has just taken it up a notch, and right throughout Ireland, and people right throughout Ireland are now tuning in to see the best championship. We're not just talking senior football. We're talking junior, intermediate. Every match, every night we're out here. Everybody wants to tune in to Tyrone TV, and the crowds are growing here at Healy Park the whole way through it and that, and it just shows you the quality of football, the quality of players we have in Tyrone, and the quality of coaching. Some really top drawer coaches also, and that. And is it any wonder we're all Ireland champions?
No, that's true, Liam. There's been a lot of football this year. It's been a busy last 6 weeks, Liam. We haven't had much. We didn't. The Sunday dinner has been put on hold quite a few Sundays there. But do you know, Liam, looking back, the Tyrone Championship and Tyrone TV can only work when we have people like yourself and all of the other co-commentators that really do add to the occasion, really do bring the whole momentum and the excitement of what it means in championship football. And you know, we're very grateful, and I want to thank you, and I want to thank everyone else that has been involved in this journey so far in helping us bring all the excitement and all of the drama that there is in Tyrone football that you talked about. And we have a lot more of it to look forward to next weekend. The big one coming up is the Battle of the Blues, the Senior Championship final. Dromore St Nimpnas will play Connollys and Fianna next Sunday evening, 5:30 here from O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh. This game will be brought to you live again on Tyrone TV. And on Saturday we have the eagerly awaited Intermediate Championship final between Moortown, St Malachy's and Owen Rose O'Neill's. So all to look forward to, Liam, next weekend.
Yeah, indeed, Eugene.
Yeah.
And just a final note from me here. I have to compliment the Paul Turbot ground staff here at Omagh St Enda's. This is the 5th game in 24 hours, and the pitch is in absolute immaculate condition.
Yeah, we've been very lucky this year, Liam, when you look back at it too with the weather. There's only a couple of games where the weather, the rain, but overall the weather, the pitches have stood up. But we've been blessed, you know, so late in the season that we've had a relatively dry evening for most of our matches. And to be fair, tonight is another example of that. There, you know, there wasn't a breeze. You know.
No, there wasn't a breeze. I went down to it there earlier, and usually at the beginning of a match, I'll tell the people at home what way the breeze is blowing. There was no breeze out there the night at all, and it was just a perfect night for playing football for both teams, and we were served up another treat.
Yeah, just before the presentation here, we will hopefully be joined pit side to get a few reactions from the winning team here, Cookstown. So I think we're ready to rock and roll down here on pit side. Paddy Hunter is waiting now with the Cookstown victorious manager, Conal Lavery. So we're going to go live now pit side with Paddy Hunter. So it's over to you, Paddy, and we'll let you take over here now.
Right, Con, I hope he doesn't walk away from here. Con, congratulations. Okay. It must be a magic moment for yourselves.
Ockes, look, it's all about them lads. You know, it's their day. Like, you know, my day will come next week when our boys are there. It's, you know, but it's just great to have been involved with them and help them to get over the line today. I'm very proud of them all. And what
we're going to have the presentation in a moment, but sum that up for us very, very briefly.
Just look what it means to the people of Cookstown, Paddy. Do you know what I mean? That's just for them. It's their day. There's been a few boys there who've had setbacks. When young Mark McFadden's in our squad, his aunt died this morning. You know, and I'm sure Eskra's the same. But you know, just in the times that we're in, it's just a great lift for the town. It's a great lift for everybody. And they're back. Most important thing is back to intermediate football, Paddy.
It was very, very tight, wasn't it?
It was very tight. Yeah, it was. It was always going to be very tight. But we knew what we wanted to do. We wanted to get there. We wanted to be at their shoulder, and we were confident. We had the legs and we had the bench to get over the line, and like it proved to be the case today. You know.
Well, congratulations, Colin. Go and enjoy the celebrations. And Moortown next week.
Moortown next week. Can't wait. Thank you.
Colin Lavery, the manager of a successful Cookstown side, we'll hand over now to the presentation.
For the magnificent job to do for all our supporters at home and abroad. This year, the GA Games have returned to a different normal. I want to thank all those stewards and volunteers within the association and in the club that have allowed our games to be staged in an environment that is safe for everyone. To our championship sponsors, the LCC Group and the Lochern family, I want to pay a sincere tribute. Their continued support from GAA has been a great help to our organisation. I urge all our members and supporters to support not just the LCC Group, but all our club and county sponsors. I want to thank Ashton McCourt from the Derry Lochern Club for the beautiful rendition of our On the Main. I also congratulate and thank our match referee Mark Lawhern and his team of officials, linesmen, board officials and umpires for a job well done. Yesterday in the junior hurling final, an umpire of the match was Sean Darcy. Today he was a fourth official. It's fitting that Sean's fourth official today, when the cup be presented to the Cookstown Club, is named after his father, Pat Darcy. So well done, Sean. To Eskra, having already been promoted in the league, today would have been a bonus had you won the championship. But let me be the first to wish you all the best in Division 2 of non-county league and the Intermediate Championship for 2022. To the Father Rocks, well done on a great championship run. It's not long since you played at the highest level within our county, and within a bit of luck, over the next couple of years, you'll be back to the top of Tyrone GAA. I wish you all the best next year in the Division 2 All-County League and the Intermediate Championship. And more imminently, I wish you all the best as you go on to represent all games of Tyrone in the Ulster Club Intermediate Championship. Without any further ado, I call on your captain, Connor, to lift the Pat Darcy Cup on behalf of the 2021 LCC Group Tyrone Junior Football Championships champions, Cookstown Father Rock.
I just want to start off by thanking Eskra lads. Put up a brilliant fight, lads. We knew we were going to go up against it. They're big champions for a reason. Just like to wish you all the best. There's no doubt they'll meet this game next year. So well done, lads. We got off to a bad start of the year. Lost the management team. Two of the men started this journey, so I'd like to give a shout out to Brian Mulligan and Mickey Ray. Somebody brought in Connollys, good bird time on. Colin surrounded himself, good man. He brought in Bino, Wee John McCaver, Bernard, Seamus. A lot of men down there, but old Davlin. I'd just like to thank all you men for the effort you put in all year. People say this is only a junior championship. Try to tell that to everybody down here, all these Cookstown people, and see what it means to them. This is only the start of the journey this year. It seemed the work we've done in the training ground showed there in the second half. We John McCaver, that's all down to you, Bino. The work you've put in, top men. Through the squad with a couple of tough times, a couple of men lost arms, Marty and Ryan. There's no doubt that they're smiling down on us tonight, lads. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Steelwell, Dominic Curley, for everything you do for this club. We'd be lost without you, Dominic. Thank you. And last, I never thought I'd say this here, but the Father Rocks are on the fucking rugby!
Cookstown side, and we hope to get a few words from him here now, of course, as well. No doubt he'll be joining the celebrations here, because it's a very special moment for this Cookstown club, of course, as they progress back to intermediate football here, or it's a massive occasion. So Eugene McConnell and Liam Griggan done an excellent job there, and you can just see what it means to that bunch of players there. It's a very, very special occasion for them. Connor's going to come and have a word with us here. Connor, congratulations. A massive moment for the club, isn't it? Well done, first of all. That was tough.
Very tough. We knew it was going to be tough. Eskra's a good team. They're league champions for a reason, so it's just unbelievable. The work we've put in to get here, to get us back up into intermediate, and now we have to push on, get up into senior.
Well, you said in your speech, Sarah, it meant a lot to this Cookstown club. It meant a lot to everybody, didn't it?
You see yourself what it means here to these people. This is not just junior championship. This is about us building again and getting back up. So it is a whole collective effort. The whole club are rejuvenating again, and we're coming back.
How tough was it there against Eskra there? Because they were, for long periods of time, they were very much in touch with that last maybe 10 minutes, pulled yourselves away.
Aye, but we knew if we got to the last water break, we've men on the bench to come on and change any game. Big Gilly, Boko came on, he's unreal again tonight, Big Gilly. Man, that's the thing, we knew if we got to the water break with the legs, if we knew them boys would drive us on.
And what has Colin Lowry brought to the table? Because he's only in maybe 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, he's brought a togetherness, he's brought freshness, he's brought a lot of young lads in, a lot of freshness there. And them young boys are driving the older boys on, and we're all coming together, so it's absolutely brilliant.
And now intermediate football, you're well positioned, you're a good young squad coming through there.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're building for the future here. It's a very young squad. You take a couple of us older boys out, it's a very young squad, like, so hopefully the future's looking bright. And there's boys coming below that again. Be here next year, so we're only going to get stronger.
Well done, Connor. Great role from you as well, and you know the older stagers did a big part tonight.
I was stuck in there, and that's the thing. We'll try and get us over the line. We'll hang in and we'll do our part. It's all about. It's team effort.
A few celebrations.
I will take a lock of pints now and we'll celebrate for a couple of days. So
well done, Connor O'Hara, the captain of the Cookstown club, of course. Eugene McConnell's with me. Eugene, you had a busy enough evening there, but it went pretty much to plan in terms of from a Cookstown point of view.
Oh, it certainly did. You know, you've seen the hunger and the excitement and the adrenaline that really brought to that match. You know, and Eskra, I suppose, you know, as they say, you know, when you're up, you know, the double-double they were talking about, it was always a big ask when you had to come up against that sort of appetite and desire and passion that Cookstown brought to the game here tonight, you know. So, but yeah, Paddy, everything went well, thankfully, with a massive audience right around the world there tuned in. And, you know, it's nice like this here that you need to thank the likes of Mac AV and the boys that make this possible, the boys like yourself, you know, that step in week on week on week. And like that was our 45th game that we've covered this year in the space of 6 weeks. So fair play to the likes of yous here, and you know that makes this possible. And nights like this here, the people all around the world being able to see that action, like where, you know, the Tyrone Championship. You've said it so many times, Paddy. It hasn't failed to deliver.
It's been a massive weekend for us here on Tyrone GA TV, and our thanks to MacAV and Nematon and everybody for keeping us going. And then next week there's the intermediate and senior final to look forward to. I'm certainly looking forward to those.
Absolutely, Paddy. You're on the mic again next week for the big final, and you know it's a great sporting occasion for any parish, for any county, no matter where you are in Ireland. And to next week we will bring a showcase event that, you know, will be the Rolls Royce of what we've done so far. So, you know, you'll be there next week, and we hope to make it an even more enjoyable occasion for everybody that's not able to get here. So, Paddy, thanks very much.
No bother, Eugene. Colin, give a wee word with you now. Things have quietened down a wee bit. Congratulations. Now we get a wee chance now when it's settled down a wee bit less rushed. It's been a marvellous journey for you. 9 months or so since you come in, and from my talk to you down in Erney that night, you have made some strides.
It's about 6, Paddy.
6 months?
It's about 6, aye. That was the end of June. That was just before the Tyrone Minor game, that's right.
And you have pushed on.
I was pushed on, but if you remember, I was very happy that night, Paddy. I really was, because Erney's a really tough place to go, and I just felt we did a really good job that night, and you could feel we were starting to build a wee bit. We were obviously building towards championship, but like that's the thing, most days I have been very happy with them. You know,
it's been a remarkable journey for yourselves, but you have to give credit to Eskra as well, what they've achieved this year too.
Here, you know, in the league, they were the most consistent team in the league, and that's the bottom line. You know, they've had a fantastic year. You know, to get beaten in one game, there's no shame in that, is there? You know, and they left everything out there, so definitely no shame in any of it. You know,
it was a risk for yourself to come in. You took that risk, and it's proved very worthwhile there tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you have to try these things, Paddy. You know, the job came up and I decided to go for it. I wouldn't consider it much of a risk. You know, I just thought it was something that I could have a go at and see if we could get it moving a wee bit. As I said, like last year, these boys were in the league final, so it wasn't like they were coming from nowhere. It was just a case maybe just to change in a few wee things around. There'd been a lot of work done with them. You know, the foundations were in place. And there's a fair bit of quality there, so there is, you know, and off the bench, you know, we've got a wee bit extra class coming in, and again, James McGahan again came in and lit it up again.
And the bear in the square again.
Well, John Goldmore just improved up his name as usual, you know.
As he does. Con, intermediate football now, fees is going to be a step up, but you're well placed to provide a few fireworks, as Connor said earlier on.
Aye, well, you'd like to think so. Now, we've a fair bit of work to do as well, Paddy. You know, I mean, it is a step up in standard, and everybody has to realise that. But there is work to be done. But I mean, we have a fair idea what needs to be done, so it's a case of getting it done.
Colin, thank you very much.
Paddy,
Enjoy the celebrations. Well, that's it from O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh, the LCC Group Tyrone Junior Football Final. Cookstown are the victors, 2-10 to 1-6. It's finished here. We're back next week with live coverage of the intermediate and senior football finals live here from Omagh, and we're certainly looking forward to that. Thanks to Eugene, thanks to Liam, thanks to all the guys involved at MacAV and Namaton. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.